Well, we'll see what happens with YouTube. Maybe it's just YouTube. Okay, well, we'll just start out. Sure, you can ask a question, JB fan. We're gonna do an opening thing, and then I'll have you go first since you asked first, and then anybody else that would like a reading, just let me know and I'll write it down. And write down your name. So let's do an opening meditation first. Everything I try to do this all like behind the scenes, and then it ended up don't burn out. Ended up not becoming what it was. Okay. Okay. Sure. Put you down there, Trina Marie. Okay. Well, let's Okay. All right, JB fan. Let's go into like a. Just since the music's on, we'll just take a deep breath and just do a quick run. You know, feel light coming from our crown chakra down into our third eye, and just it's like this white, bright light just coming in, filling up your crown chakra. Bringing in and then going into your third eye, and then we'll have it fill up that third eye like chakra. See it spinning, taking away all that's not meant for you. And just come down to your throat, where the throat chakra is. Just take a deep breath. As you watch that in your mind's eye or feel it just filling up your throat chakra. This white, bright light. Feel, as it went through your head and your neck, it's feeling it all, like all the tension is just relaxing and coming away from out of your body. It's just erasing that tension that you have. Your jaw's relaxing, it's not clenched anymore. It goes into your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your fingertips. It starts filling up your chest, upper chest area, going down into your heart chakra. Seeing all this white just enveloping your body as it's going down into your sacral chakra and your sonal. Just filling up those chakras and just feeling it go into your your belly. I can't say down middle, your lower back, and just like all the way down. And it reaches your root chakra. It's the last one. Main chakra. Just filling that up and just spinning. It starts filling up your thighs and your knees and your calves, all the way down to your feet and your toes, and it goes all the way down into the outside, into these. See these roots growing out of your feet, and they go into the earth, and then you see everything. You see the goes through the concrete, you see the roots. You see where you just sense these things through the earth all the way down to the earth's core, where there's Gaia waiting, taking this energy that no longer serves you. You dispelled everything out of your body that was not yours to feel. You're going to give that to Gaia to take, to transmute it into something, into the energy, to purify it so she can give it to somebody else who needs it. But she's going to give you a ball of gold light. She's going to give that to you, and you're going to soak that up into your roots. And that's going to come up when you say to her, "Thank you, Gaia, for all that you do. Thank you for giving me the energy and the power to stand here today with spirit, grounded and safe and protected and loved, feel your love every day. Thank you. And she brings that all up. And she, you know, you bring up that energy and you just bring it in and it comes and it just like, whoosh, and then it goes up. You're now you're grounded and you're connected to spirit. You know, whenever you feel like you want to, you can open up your eyes. And then we'll go into readings. And I don't know how loud the music is, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I don't know if you want me to keep it on or I can turn it off. Either way. I think I turned it down. Alright, Dawn, I'll put you on the list. And so, and Yvonne was before that. Yvonne, yeah. Put you on. JB, Trina, Marie, Yvonne, and Dawn. Okay. Sure, Julia. Damn. Oh, hi, Scooby. Oh, yep. Heather, yep. Saw you. Before Julia, yep. I don't know. It's like all of a sudden, I keep on seeing them. All right. I'll turn off the music because I think. Okay. And I don't know if I'm still hearing myself. All right. Hello, Scooby. Heather, how you doing? All right. So, JB fan asked a question. She says she's wondering what Alberta thinks about the Audrey situation. Okay. So hi Kim. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, the Reiki before you came on. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that's good. You would like a reading too, Kim? Sure, I could put you on the list. Okay. All right, so JB fan, the Audrey situation. So when it first came was that she was just, I feel like Audrey's very, she makes me feel talkative. She's talks a lot. I feel like there's a lot of talking going on. She's a talker, you know. She showed me a quilt. I don't know what that's about. Thank you for follow. And I don't know why she's saying something about a quilt, but before that she was just kind of saying there's a lot of talk, but it's hard to figure out what to pick out of the huge conversation that she has. It's I feel like she has a lot of talk, but it's hard to you have to pick through. It's like picking through and the mess. I don't know. It's I don't know if you can you take that. You're that's nice. Yeah, that's nice feeling. And yeah, it's when it's having a huge paragraph and having to look through the sentences and figure out what she actually was saying. So it makes me feel what did she even answer my question? I feel like there's just so much talking. With the Alberta, I feel like I'm my heart, for some reason my heart is I don't know if she had this Alberta isn't spirit, and I feel like she had a heart attack. It makes me feel that. I don't know, my heart's go racing. It makes me feel my heart for some reason. So I'm equating that to Alberta. Oh, think it's heartbreak as much as like a heart. It makes my heart like it hurts. So, oh, she had heart issues. Okay. Um, I just feel like there's a lot of confusion around. Well, around Audrey. Um, there's a lot of confusion around her. I feel like I don't know. That's all I'm feeling from her. I'm feeling like I said a quilt too. I don't know why she said a quilt. Like there's a quilt. I don't know why. I make well. I don't know if you're trying to. Maybe she's just showing that. Because, like I feel like she's like talking about stitching things together as like this part of a bigger. Is this bit is I feel like Audrey is part of a bigger plan, and it's like it's trying. It's hard to fit her in because of all of what she talks about. I don't. It's. I feel like there's a lot of talk and not a lot of action. So I feel like there's like maybe fluff into it. So like that's why I think she's talking about like having big set paragraphs and not having to pick it through. I don't know if she has what she is saying. I don't know if she can bring to the table what she's saying she can. And I feel like she's saying that well, I feel like she whatever. I don't know if she's bringing something, but I feel like it's like whatever she's. I feel like she's giving you like. I feel like there's something that she's giving, and I feel like if she could, she can bring it, but not in the aspect that she says she can, if that makes sense. So I think that's the whole gist of the feeling around that. And I feel like she thinks that, well, I feel like she's a talker, and I feel like I don't want to say she's a fast talker, but she does like over provide, I guess. I don't know if you could take that, JV fan, if that makes sense. So resonates for what you're talking about, but that's what I feel. And I feel like um, Alberta was like more of a, I want to say, heavy set, but she was like, not thin woman. It just makes me feel like um, she just had hips. That's what she wants to say. I had hips, I guess. But she's like, she seems like she, had more like of a curly hair and like I feel like she's more of she makes me feel like a queenly, like not like she was a queen, but like a queenly type vibe, like very regal and put together. Um, so so I don't know if that is there anything else you would like to ask, or if I can like ask her, or if I hope that helped. Oh, I can let her know. Yeah, she knows. Well, she knows. I don't have. Yeah, she knows. She loves it. Yeah, I feel like there was just a tinge of like so much. Well, it's just unconditional like oh like I just like she knows it's make me like tear up she's showing me her wrists. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bracelet, but I don't see a bracelet. She's just showing me her wrists for some reason. And I don't know if you have something that represents her on your wrist, but I don't think she's outstanding. I don't doesn't make me feel like she's putting on her hand. She's showing me her like she showed me her wrist. So, just like it might be like something about like a lifeblood or something. I don't know, like because like you're she knows. So thank you, JB fan, for coming. I appreciate it. Always great to see you. Hi, Ray Trembo. I could put you on the list, bud. Or I've been betrayed by my best friend. Oh, I'm sorry. You're welcome, JB. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna still send JB. I'm still gonna send. I have it written down. I'm still gonna send you that video. I had talked to you about that. That when I first did you your reading, I have it somewhere. I believe so. So I'm gonna still send that to you because I had said I was gonna do it. All right. Thank you for coming. You've been betrayed by your best friend last year and this year. I don't know why. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry. No problem, JB fan. I have it on the thing. I'm gonna do it. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll put it down, Ray Tremble. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but okay. So Trina Marie, and then Yvonne, and yeah. No problem. Your friend passed away suddenly. Do you feel it was back? I'm missing your friend. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear about your friend. It makes me feel like it was more so like a medical like condition thing that she had that nobody knew about. Something makes me feel like something rare, more so than an accident. I just don't think it was picked up. And it makes me feel like she didn't really go to the doctor as often as she should have. Oh, sure, Leah. And Dawn, you're on right after Yvonne. And Yvonne's after Trina Marie. Okay. Okay. WAP, I'll put you on the list. I don't know if that's WAP. Okay. Thanks for the heart, Miss Lindy. Okay. Oh, Kim's on here, Dawn. You guys are sisters? Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, Sadie's. Okay. All right, Sadie. Okay. So, Trina Marie. What it makes me feel like is that she was, there's something that I feel like it was a rare, something that they didn't pick up. I feel like it could have been picked up in her blood work if they would have done a really big, like panel, but I don't feel like she went to the doctor as often as she was. Sure, Slendy, put you on. It didn't make me feel like it was a reaction to anything, like she was taking or anything, but I feel like it was just something that I feel like it was something in her blood. I don't know. Oh, he never went to the doctor ever. Okay, and it made me feel like go karts. Like, so yeah, so you never went to the doctor. Yeah, I feel like he could have picked it up, there, but it wouldn't. It was, yeah, it with a CBC panel, but it never did. So it just progressed. I do feel like there was a part of him that would just really make sure that he didn't like I feel like it was a very one that would tough it out, tough out things, and not one to like complain about pain or anything, like if he did, he really downplayed it. So I feel like was that. And I feel I don't know what go-karts come in, but you showed me it was like a go-kart, like the kind that you can go on racetracks at like at little like carnivals and stuff. They have them. They have little engines in them, and you kind of race them around. Uh, well, he's. I don't think you would have been able to. He's saying there's no really good way to say goodbye. Oh, you could not. Yeah, yeah, you could not. Yeah, I know what you mean. Um, I read it the way you said that. I could not. Yeah. I don't think that you could have. There was no. I think even if you were told that you should, I think it would have been hard to because of his age. I don't. I feel like he's talking about. Made me feel like he was like I was like I heard him say bigger than life, and I feel like I don't think he's talking about himself. I feel like he's talking about you, like you're bigger than life. I don't, like some people say that about people that are past, but I feel like he was talking about you, Trina. Just how vibrant and um, how much you mean to people. Aw. Yeah, is that what something you would say? Yeah, yeah, I got goosebumps too. I just feel like he's like he's showing me glasses that are round for some reason. I don't know if he wore those. Oh, he's always told you that. Oh, yeah. He's showing me glasses that are like the round ones, like professor glasses. I don't know why. They make me think of professor, like a professor. I don't know if he was one. Um, yeah, yeah, reading. Yeah, I guess they're like like professor glasses. Yeah, they're not on somebody, so and just make me think of an old like time like professor, I guess, like or a person that's really intelligent. I feel like he might have had like headaches prior to him passing. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that's with him and not you. Um, and making me feel like he didn't. I don't know why he said bachelor or something. It doesn't make me feel like he was really with somebody. Makes me feel like he was like, well, I feel like he should have took better care of himself. Anything he didn't have anybody with him that was like making sure that he took the time. Um, he's just expressed. I don't know. He's saying like, sorry, 2 minutes, but it was like because of the. I feel like there's something about like closing his eyes. I feel like when you close your eyes, there's something that you feel. I feel like you've been trying to like just kind of like I feel like well, there's been crying, but also just closing your eyes and just trying to collect yourself. And I feel like you feel him around you in a way, and I feel like he's saying, um, well, okay, I don't know what he's trying to say, but he's showing me like a blue sky, and he's showing you clouds, and I feel like it's just like something about just blue sky. I don't know if you, there's something about looking at the sky and the clouds and just thinking of him. I think it's just like, I don't know, just taking deep breaths and just relax. I feel like he's just saying, you know, I say, okay, well, he's saying like when you see a cloud go by and you see it going faster than the other clouds, just think of him. I think that's what he's saying. It's just like, it's like, you know, think of me when that happens. Like he's the one that you guys are still those clouds kind of behind there, and going at your own pace. He was just a little faster to get, you know, through this life than you guys were. You're still, but he was amongst you for that short period of time. But you can still see him, even though he's past you. If that makes sense. Oh, he's talked about sunrises. Oh, okay, yeah, because it was a lot. It was a very much a horizon too, you know, and just looking at that, I think it's just like, especially there was just a lot of feeling of, I feel like you said sunrises, but also just the whole skyline just makes it feel like very present, and I don't know why, just very him. Yeah, I don't know. Just so. So I'll leave his love with you. And I feel like it's just, you know, seeing that. I feel like it's that rogue cloud just kind of. There was that anytime he was with you, you made him smile. And there was that connection there that he felt with you, you know, that only few people that he had that connection with. And it's not like he's missing out on that as much, but just more of like, he wishes he could have gave that to you, you know, one more time, because it's you know, it's just, he can see you now and be with you. You can't. It's just, you know, I mean, you can, but you can feel him, but there's no like, it's not like it was, obviously. And he's just saying, just know that I'm always still around, and you can't get rid of him. So I'll leave his love with you. And oh, it's been 3 months. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Kat, for the follow. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Trina Marie. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, guys, in the YouTube and everywhere. It seems like we're all back on. The whole thing like crashed for some reason on that area. But hi, Blitch. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. All right. So I try to get to as many people as I can on the list. If I don't, then follow. I'm always on Sundays and Tuesdays, and then if I don't get to you on the list, I try to stay on for about a couple hours. And then if I don't get to you on the list, then if you're on, then I'll make sure that you get a message. So, Yvonne, if you're here, I'm sorry if about the things. You're welcome. Let's see. You guys are. I think it's working on here. Let me see. Let me just see. Oh, no. Let's do that. Yeah. I was gonna say hi. Just make sure it works. It did. Okay. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Okay. Sorry, it glitched before I had to redo it. Okay. Yvonne, and then Dawn, and then Heather, and then Julie. I think I said hi twice. Oh, because I. Okay. Let me see if a question. No. Thanks for the rose, lady. Let's see. Angel of Ultimate. A miracle. So it's it makes me, well, the first thing I thought, well, I know about your sister already because I've given you readings before, Yvonne. But is there something with your sister that's improving? I'm just feeling more upbeat about it. If anything, I think I'm more of upbeat about it. Like you feel more. She's feeling. I don't know. I think it's just like more of like looking at things in a different way. Could do with a miracle, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like, was it like more of like, I don't know why I felt like it was pertaining to your sister. Oh, you can hardly hear. You might have your sound down if everybody else can hear it, Dawn. You know? It's her golden wedding on Wednesday. Oh, okay. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. I'll turn. Thank you, Heather. Let's see. Yeah, I have it pretty high, but golden wedding. Yeah, I feel, well, that might be the upbeat part of it that I felt too. Okay, Sadie, come back. Sea storm. Oh yeah, that like, well, that's the calm amid chaos too, I guess, is what they're saying. Um, let's see. I just feel like a upbeat energy. I feel like with her and with you, and I feel like there's like a. I don't know why. Are you thinking about like rescuing another dog, Yvonne? Another dog coming into your life? I don't know why I kept on thinking of another dog. Like, have you seen? There's another dog somewhere. Oh, she's going away for an overnight just to get away. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the calm over the chaos. Yeah. Um, I don't think. Well, I just think that she's gonna, so she can have time to herself. Too, she's gonna have to put up. I think this is more about boundaries. I'm not the one she gets scared or anything. 2 plus David is enough. Yeah, but I think this is more about just boundaries and just making sure that that night doesn't get disrupted. You know what I mean? Hello, Danica. How you doing? Welcome. Um, because I feel like there's probably a lot of people just wondering how she's doing, or that way she can get there and have fun and I mean, I think it's just like being able to separate herself from everything else and go off on her own too. Hi, Heather. I'm just saying hi to Tanica. Oh, and then it says, please don't lose hope. So I really don't think autumn is my last chance. Don't lose hope. Yeah. And I just feel like a thing of just wanting to be, look pretty and feel just wanting her to feel herself and not all that is like what is happening. So I feel like it's just feeling herself and concentrating on that and not what's all that's happening. Oh, thank you, Natalia. Yeah, it's the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Kent. And I love, yeah, it's by artworks by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She does a lot of Lucy Cavendish's thing. Yeah, I do too. I feel a lot of positive thing about that. Yvonne. Yeah, I love Oracle decks too. Feel a lot of positivity around her too. I feel like it's just the energy has shifted a lot. I don't know if it's because of what's this that's coming up, the golden wedding, but I feel like it's just the energy has shifted, and it's good to get her mind off of it. She's has a you said you're not getting a dog, but does she have a dog that she? I feel like there's a pet she has that she does like have for like support, or some. I'm not saying she's getting one, but I feel like there is one, and I feel like just to ground her. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you didn't want to, yeah. I feel like it's I feel like it's your like somebody in spirit. I feel like it's your mom because I just know the feeling of your the mom figure. Just she's like saying, well, you never really have to plan anything for her because she'll do it all herself. She likes doing that. She has two cats. Okay, yeah. Did feel a lot of petting. I feel like she was 16 now. Huh? Yeah, that's old for a cat. Thanks for the follow, Natalia. And so I feel like she's saying, you didn't even have to. Your sister would do it already. She's got it handled. So, I'll just leave their love with you, Yvonne. That's all I'm feeling. I feel like it's a really good break from the noise. And there's the masquerade. Like that's what came up. Glamour, intrigue, drama. I think it's just getting all glamorous. So Anne, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, yep, she'll do it herself. So that's funny. You don't have to worry about it. Glamour. That one card was glamour, intrigue. Wow. Drama. I think it's more. Oh, did I? I mixed up all the cards. Funny. I did. Well, thank you, Yvonne, for coming. Always appreciated. All right. Dawn. Can you hear me, Dawn? I hope you can. Yeah, well, it's what all the cards were saying. I mean, like, that's what Spirit's saying. A lot of hope there. I feel like there's a lot of, makes me feel like, it's not, whatever's happening. Well, I feel like it's just gonna be put on hold for a while. I'm not saying it's like gonna, but it's not gonna be as, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna just makes it feel like there's like more time. There's gonna be more time, is what they're saying. I want to say, I don't get the sense of like everything like, but I feel like it's gonna just there's gonna be a lot more time than is expected, which is, aw, thanks. You alone? Here, appreciate you too. Okay. So Dawn, if you can hear me, I hope you can hear me fine. I think everybody else can. So it might be the way you have your sound on the actual Facebook. You can hear me okay, Yvonne? I think. Or did you have to turn it up too much or something? On her brain, don't know if it's cancer. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I felt last time. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Sadie. Thank you. You can hear it fine. Yeah, they're on Facebook, so I didn't know if it was different because they're on Facebook, but okay. So if Dawn's here. And then after that, it's Heather. Oh, you turn it up really loud. Oh, 70. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Oh my, it would be. Oh, maybe. Oh, my microphone. Try and think. Everything's up really loud, so I don't know. Weird. Okay. 70. Wow. Let's see what I can. Just look, because Dawn's got to respond. Got your sister calling you out now. Let's see. Maybe it's something to do with this. I'll look at my sound settings. Hey, JD. I don't know. Weird. Put it closer to my face. Fit closer to my face. All right. Okay. Take care. Thank you. Night night. See you later. Thanks for joining. Okay. Oh, it's up more than normal? Okay. Then I'll have to change this then. Maybe there's something to do with this stuff here. Put all this up. Very odd. Might be sound settings here. Maybe it has to do with this thing up here. Let me check. Well, let me check. Playback maybe on this. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's this playback thing. Hey, Rachel, see through. How you doing? Mercury retrograde. I know it's like everything always is going like crazy lately. We're like, what? Why? Why? Yeah, I don't know. Volume mixer. Maybe. Maybe not. There's always something. I had like so many issues with Slendy, you're further down the line. You're like, yeah, I got Dawn coming next. So let me see. Let me just see my sound of it things and then I'll go right to Dawn. If I can't fix it, then everybody's hearing me anyway. So I just thought I'd check real quick if I could. I think it's right here. Okay. Yeah, it's all the way at 100. I don't know. Weird. I'll have to look into it later. All right. Or maybe it's the limiter I have on here. Oh wait, I know what it is. I know what the problem is. It's probably these filters I put on to fix my, so it doesn't, no, I don't, oh yeah, here, maybe if I just take these off, the limiter off. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Let me know. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm going to be super loud. Everybody's like, what? What's going on? All right. Yep, louder. Okay, it was the compressor thing. Okay. All right. Weird. All right. I put a compressor on so it wouldn't be so loud, like it wouldn't like, but yeah, it just makes it worse. Okay. Well, we figured it out. Okay, Dawn is here, maybe, or not. I don't know. She might have left. Oh, well, when I hear from her. All right, Heather's next. So Heather, I didn't see Dawn on there. She didn't say anything. Maybe she left because she couldn't hear me. And then after that, yeah, Sadie, you're like, there's Heather, Julia, Kim, Ray, Tambo, Leah, and then you, Sadie. So I'm getting there. All right. Oh, Dawn's here. Okay. Dawn's here. Same. Okay. Hi, Dawn. I think I fixed it. Okay. Thanks, guys, for being patient with me. All right. No problem, Sadie. Okay. Let me see. So, Dawn, now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. So I feel like you've been getting things together to do something I feel like it's for a celebration of someone, though. I feel like it's somebody that's maybe having like a like you've been wanting to throw a party for someone. It makes me feel like for a birthday, but I mean, maybe that feeling is sorry. Anytime I talk to Dawn, that's when Live Studio is like, do a puzzle for me. Hi, Hilsima. I will do that. So that's what I'm feeling. Dawn's laughing. I don't know why you're laughing. I don't know if I did something. I can't. Thanks, Rachel. But yeah, it makes me feel like you're gathering something to do that. And I feel like I don't know also I don't know why, but when I said birthday, I also feel like there's like you're wanting to have like a get together. It makes me feel like a reunion, but not as much as like a big huge like family reunion, but oh, you said you fixed it. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I did. I don't know why there's like a wanting to get oh, you can still oh, I'm sorry. I thought well, other people said it was louder. I don't know. Sorry. It's weird. Huh. Yeah, it's way louder now. Even on here, I can see it louder. Oh, you just had his birthday? Okay. All right. And but yeah, I feel like I don't feel like as much of but I'm wanting to get together. I don't know I know holidays are coming up, but it made me feel like more of like something that you normally wouldn't do. Like it's hard to do. So I feel like there's more of a wanting to get together as family. I just feel like that some people just don't drive as often. Oh, you can hear it now. Okay, you can hear it better now. Okay. Yeah, I turned it all the way up. It's like, so yeah, so I said a reunion, and then that, and then I also makes me feel like some people don't drive very, very, very far, but there's something about driving far. So Oh, you don't get out. Okay, yeah. I feel like it's just wanting to do that though. Yeah, yeah, it can be. It can be too peoply. um, yeah, it just makes me feel like back in, for some reason, like you just are better. You would you're better off in like rural areas. I don't know, like in areas where it's not, like there's the houses are further apart. Like you like that. You feel more like able to breathe. Makes me feel like there's just always been that feeling of needing space. I don't feel like more so it's with people that you don't know more so than people that with family. It's different. Like they could. Um, I'm just seeing you like I saw it like at a typewriter for some reason. It makes me feel like, and then it. Okay, yeah, you just had a birthday the 1st of November. Made me think of also like with the birth. It showed me like a cupcakes. It looked like, well, I'm not sure if they're cupcakes, but it was like pink or pinkish frosty. Like writing is more like pink or red. Looks like pink to me. On the cupcake, or how do I keep on saying cup, but it makes me feel like a cupcake more so than a cake. And I feel like it's like wanting to have a small piece because you don't want to have to have too many leftovers type thing. Um, but oh, the gathering um what you've had, I feel like is also just throughout the years. It's like knowing that how much more you like understand and are aware of than you than say like when you were in your 20s. It's like I feel like you're just like reminiscing about there's like a reminiscing about past and how like how you thought of certain things at certain years and how it's like how your mind's changed from that perspective. I feel like you were reminiscing of that is what they're saying. And oh yeah, yummy cupcakes, yeah. um and just reminiscing about how you're how things view things differently at different ages, I guess, is more so. And if it's more so like I want to say like men, but or just like more so like how you kind of like your tastes change, I guess, is what I'm gonna say. I feel like there was, even though maybe people around you that during that time, spirit was around you, around you all the time, but especially then they want you, showing evidence around you for your birthday. I feel like it was more of, it makes me feel like there's a connection with your parents with that, and another sibling in spirit, where it was just more of like how it was when you grew up, where you had like a party, you know, and just the liveliness and the social interaction that that you would have. It's just like just coming together, and it just feels like old times, I guess. And you trust the changes that unfolding in your life. I feel like it's just well, I feel like there's things that feel like there's things like with that you can't do, but there's workarounds around it, and I feel like that's what they're kind of expressing. Like you're embracing it, but not embracing it, but like, I mean, it's happening, but you're finding workarounds to it. I feel like I'm getting like pain in the bottom of my back a little bit. I don't know if you have that, Dawn. That's why I'm feeling like I have some pain there, and you're finding a way to do what you want to do around, so you don't, that doesn't bother you as much, if that makes sense. So like they're showing that. So I'll leave their love with you, Dawn. I don't know if you can take all of that or resonate, but oh, you love to live out in the country. Yeah, would love to. Yeah, I just feel like that you would be so much needing that extra like breath of like space of, you know. All right. Oh, I lost her somewhere. Okay. Well, thank you, Dawn, for coming. I know Facebook takes a while sometimes too, or all of them do, but yeah. Alrighty, Heather, if you're here, you're next, and then after that, it's Julia. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, hey Heather. I got the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. I'll do that one. Hope you're doing well. You're here. Yay. Okay. See how many I can get through today. All right. Ooh, an inspiration hunt. You're trying to find something. It's hard to find something for inspiration. Like, just trying to brainstorm things that bring you inspiration. I feel like there's a like something you've been trying to do, but it hasn't, like, it doesn't sit. It's been hard to start, and it's like just trying to wait to see, like, for it to like spark, like, instead of forcing it, you're just trying to allow it, the flow, to get you to do it, but it's not happening, so it's just kind of sitting there. um yeah, the flow of just of wanting it's not flowing to it, it's actually causing it to just, you're just like, well, I don't feel inspired. Unless you feel inspired, you're not going to go for it. I feel like that's what you're feeling right now for that subject, for that thing. I feel like it's more of like I feel like it's a like something you thought about, like a creative project. It felt like a craft, or I don't want to say a craft, but like, like I don't know if it's like a has to do with pictures and like a scrapbook or something, that it makes me feel like it's like you're not feeling inspired to like put it together, and to create. It's something like to create like that, like you're having to, so I'm feeling like you're just waiting for it, that um I don't know if this is something you're thinking of doing for like a present for somebody, but it's just not feeling as inspired to do it as you did when you first had it. So it's like you're just trying to allow the flow to come. I don't know if it's going to actually, it's like, I think once you start doing it, I feel like it's going to be more apt to like come to you. I don't know if this resonates, but I feel like it's something that you've been wanting to do, but it's not, you just don't feel like it. But once you start doing it, you will feel it more. Yeah. Okay. Understand. Um, and it will, like, I just think there's a lot of like not. I think there's something about like deadlines that help you too. Like I feel like it's like the aimlessness. Like if there isn't a deadline, then it just kind of feels kind of like out there. Like okay, well, it's not as important. It has to have like an importance to it. So I think anything like has to have that bubble of importance, which I think is like just trying to have a better perspective of things sometimes with how important they might be, even though they're not like having to get done. Maybe you should put more of an importance on it yourself. um okay, yeah, and the wisdom of the solar plexus, which is I feel like a lot to do with like just but your creativity and um working with that chakra a lot, that yellow yeah, that yellow light there. I feel like there's just centering your energy more on that. I feel like it's all your creativity and drive, it will help with that, and understanding what you really want to, do. I feel like there's like something about the word the word purpose that really is bothersome, because it's like, well, there's not there, but the thing is there's no everyone's purpose is is what they isn't isn't told to them, it's felt. So I feel like it's whatever you feel, but it also is, it's not a purpose sometimes that is felt. It's just a wanting to just, you know just be in something. It's not, it doesn't have to have a bigger meaning. It could just be um wanting to be in that energy, or that feeling of creating. It doesn't have to be because it's for someone or whatever. It could just be because, just because. I feel like there's something to that. Just, it's okay. Don't It's okay to do something just because, not because it's for this or that or the other thing. It's, I think it's just because it makes you happy. And I feel like that's the purpose. I feel like it's a male um mentioning this. I feel like it feels a lot like just working with your energy and just doing, and without even, yeah. So that's what I'm feeling. Is like really wanting you to get into your creative side, um and yeah. Feel, don't think. So yeah, it's like really just feel it and just go with what you're feeling. It makes me feel like kind of like Jack. I know Jack, Jack Pollock, who would throw paint. You know, you're just doing whatever. It's like you don't have like a you didn't have like, it's just what he felt at the time. You're just doing things. And that's what I'm feeling a lot. So um, I feel like it is this. I feel like it is the same energy of that male that passed. I feel like that, that I think it, from like he's showing. I feel like that same, the energy of people, like, when you feel like your mom or your dad in your heart, right? What they feel like in your heart. Well, when I am talking, and how I'm feeling is from that same. I feel like, I think that we had came through a couple times ago, like, and it was the one with the cigar and being outside. I think his name's Bobby, right? I think so. And then it was like, I feel like that man is the one who's explaining this. I feel like he really knows how creative you can be and how I just that alive that makes you in some way. So I feel like it's from him. I feel his energy. I don't know, and he always shows me a mustache. I feel like he had facial hair, but I feel like he shows me a mustache. So I always see that. So I'm seeing him. I feel like that's from him. Like he's really showing you like how create. I feel like you. Well, it was a different time in your life. He knows how you were during that. That creative part. That can be enlivened. I think maybe. That's what I feel like he's saying. So. I just feel like there's also talk of things that you were, wanting to do, and those. If I could do this, and you can. I feel like he was just saying. So, a lot of aspirations, and yeah, things come up and things like kind of put those aside, but but it's like yeah, let your ship set sail and just go do it, just yeah. So I'll leave his love with you. I just I don't know why, but it showed me like a decanter, like you would have like wine or a liquor in or something, like a glass decanter. I thought at first I was like, well, is this because it's very it's I mean the way they look decanters. You showed me that, so I don't know if that resonates with him or what something around you right now, but he showed me that and made me think of at first um like one of those um hourglasses, but yeah, I don't know why, but it was like an hourglass like shape, but just the bottom half. You know what I mean? I don't know either. But that was what he showed me from spirit. But it is like a decanter, like a glass thing like that, like an hourglass shape. But I'm only seeing like the bottom half, so it made me think of decanter. But then yeah. So maybe it'll something you'll see later or understand later. But I leave his love with you, Heather. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Always good to see you. All right, Julia. Thank you for waiting. Julia. We had a question for there she is. If you have a question or anything, and then no caller ID. I don't know if I'll get to no caller ID. You'll see. I'm on until like another half an hour, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my I got this for my 10th anniversary. It's a ruby. I got it. Yeah. I wear it sometimes. It's my ruby crystal. Kim's on after Julia. Yep. All right. I think a 10th anniversary was a ruby. I think. Oh. Let's see. I have this Raven Wand Oracle we could open up if you want, Julia. Julia. Oh, you have an amethyst one? Oh, the amethysts are beautiful. Love amethyst. Yep. Love the amethyst. I have amethyst earrings I wear sometimes. Like having. Oh, you love ravens. Me too. I love ravens too. That's why I got a tattoo of one. See? My tattoo of my raven. It's always on my arm. So, let's see. Edgar Allan Poe. Thank you. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. He wasn't in a tree originally, and then I put him in a tree. And then another guy then fixed the tree. Yeah. Alright, so this is no. These are pretty. Yeah. Like dragons there. Yeah. Oh wow. These are cool. Forest and we got great take. Yeah. Oh cool. Looks like the Green Man almost. Alright. What do they say about these? They say inspired by Stephen Hutton's popular Dark Raven Chronicles trilogy, Raven's Wand Oracle draws insights from the tale of the mysterious Black Wand, brave young Kolfiana, whose fate it is to save witchcraft in the sage old witch Boana. I guess this is part of the book. Who counsels that mind creates matter. Other witches you will meet in the Woodwind Coven. Yeah, it's about the book, I think. Yeah. All right. I don't think I've never read the book. I just like the cards. Here we go, Julia. We will see what they say. Changing faces. She's got like first thing, well, obviously because of the way her face is, makes it seem like the moon phases. I know it says faces, but like the moon phase is on her neck. Like, oh, that's not. There's no phases. I mean, it's only got one moon, but it looks like a moon. Okay. And ebb and flow. Yeah. Ebb and flow, and this changing faces. I feel like it's a lot of changing the way you do things based on the way things are going. Like it's not gonna always be the same. It's gonna change and something of an energy feel that you're gonna feel like, okay, so sometimes it's like it's never gonna be the same. So you're gonna have to change and connect in a different way to things sometimes than you normally do. It's not always gonna be the same. So it's like knowing when to do that. You're gonna have to really, I feel like, just feel the energy of it. You'll know when. It's like go back and forth. It can't always be. It's never gonna be well, the same. Guess I'm repeating it over and over again, but it's just, I don't know. Just it's like trying to feel like there's just gonna be like more of like a, well, when I said phases too, like just there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to go back to the different, just, I feel like, so it becomes fresh and new again, so it's not, it's always something that somebody's, I feel like it's something that you'll feel times where I'm you know, where you're trying to like times where I'm you know, where you're trying to like so there's it's like saving your nuts for the winter type feeling, I guess. um like knowing that and being comfortable. You have to, not you have to be comfortable, but it's like it's like they're trying to say like there is that knowing of that is gonna happen, and not to let it deter you as much. I feel like you've been having like I don't know if there's like, I just feel like are you not eating enough or something, or just like something in your stomach, like you feel like you kind of like, are you nervous? I feel like there's like, I just feel like an emptiness in my stomach, like you're just kind of like um this makes me, well, you know, we had talked it makes me feel like you know, you have snakes, they only eat once a week or something, right? And it makes me feel like you should be making sure you eat. You're not a snake, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Okay, see, yeah, you're not a snake, so you can't just, you gotta eat, you know. um that's what like that's what I'm, whoever is telling me, you know, I mean, I feel like somebody's, you know, loved one's spirit is saying that. They eat once a month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Uh. Yeah. You can't do that. um. Yeah. I didn't hear the weak part with it, but it was more like, yeah, like, you know, how snakes don't eat all the time. It's like, yeah. Made me think of the, you know, it's interesting. It made me think of the, and I don't know if this is from spirit or just my own, probably just my own head, but it made me think of that movie Road Trip. I think it's Road Trip with with Tim, is it Tim Green? Tom Green. And he was like, he had the snake in his room, and he was like, or he had to take care of it or something, and they were on, the other guys were in like this college, and they were on a road trip, and he was like all excited to feed this snake, this snake, and I was like, maybe think of that, I don't know. That movie. uh so if you've ever seen that scene, he's funny. Let's see. So yeah, they're expressing that, and I feel like it's a friend in spirit. It feels male. It feels male. It feels like, you know, and I feel like, well, I feel like there's a connection to like I don't know if he hurt his back at one point, or that was how he, if he had gotten in an accident or something, and his back was hurt. That's why I feel like my back is really in a lot of pain. Um, all up and down, like my spine more. It makes me, I don't know, like, okay, yes, friend, okay. And I'm just seeing like, well, like like leather, and I don't know why. It's always like, well, it makes me feel like a motorcycle. He's a biker, okay, yeah. And then I don't know. There's something about a, well, I do. like a pool hall. Makes me feel like you like pool. I just like seeing the be like betting on it, but I feel like there was like more of like I do see like there's just like a something about being and seeing that green on a pool table, like it just makes him happy. I don't know, it makes sense, but I see like the green pool table, like the green. This is camaraderie, I think, maybe too, that. You don't know, okay? Yeah, I don't know the pool table. Made me feel like a pool hall, pool table. Have well, maybe you've been in one recently. So I don't know what that's. Maybe it'll come later. I don't know. You showed me the pool, like a pool hall. Made me feel like a well with a pool, pool table. Well, you showing me also just white flowers, and it makes me feel like you would have had them. It makes me feel like they're funeral flowers for some reason. Like I don't know if there've been some put on his grave or if it was during his funeral. It makes me feel like around that. That's why. And didn't feel yeah because it wasn't. I wasn't asking. And then I don't know. There's something about an elbow. I don't know why. Like I don't know if he made me feel like he had an issue, like somebody had, like you get yourself like a funny, you hit your funny bone or something. Um, yeah, I don't know where these things are coming from. So, um, that, so I'll just leave his love with you. I don't know where he's going with that, but like a funny bone. And just the song of the sea. I don't know where he was going with that, but it was like someone's about a funny bone. I don't know if you hit your funny bone recently or somebody just give evidence around you. You have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe you hit your funny bone recently. I don't know. Anyway, hi Sharon. I'll see if I can. I got a huge list, but I'll see if I can get to you. Well, I'll leave his love with you. You're welcome, Julia. Thank you for coming. The Song of the Sea, I feel like, is just more of like just being there and being in the sea, the feeling of being with nature and hearing from your, higher self from that. You're back. Okay, Sadie. Sorry. Yeah, I got a lot. I'm kind of going slow today. I'm not even near you. Okay, Kim's next. Sorry. I'm like, really? Like, it's like time is going so fast, and I'm like, not. I'm not. Kim is next, and then Ray, Tembro, and then Leah. But it's if they're here. I don't know if Kim's still here or not, but I think so. Sharon says we're getting there. We are getting there, and Slindy's still here. Hi, Slindy. Okay, right. Rainbow's here. So let's see. Kim says something in the next few minutes. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Slindy. Okay, let's see. Kim and then Ray Trejo. Oh, Kim's here. Okay. Hey, Kim. So let's see what we can do. We'll do the goddess cards. Do you have a question? You can ask a question if you want. Yep, it's up to you, Slendy. Okay. Yeah. You're after Sadie, so okay. I have the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for you. I'm gonna actually do fairies. Sorry, I'm gonna change that up. I'll do fairies instead. Fairies. When will your sister get the union? Okay. I heard 4, but I'm not sure what that means. Years? Let me ask. I heard 4. Oh, okay, reunion. Okay. Yeah. I thought that was what you meant. Let me think. It said 4. It made me feel like in like. Okay. Wait for winter. Are you guys gonna do it in like 4 months? Made me feel like 4, like, so that would be, well, it'd still be winter. It'd be February. If you think about it in like February, March time. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Makes me feel like February, March time frame, like around, I mean, well, it's around like the time, well, you guys have, because you're in Europe, so you guys have like Mother's Day around then. Maybe that's, you have Mother's Day in March. In Easter, maybe around that time, you're gonna do, I don't, not because of those times, but it's like when people have off more so. I feel like it's like, I don't feel like it's like a needed time, but it's like when you're feeling like other people are getting together, and it's like, well, we should, that would be a nice time to, when everybody, the energy of people getting together, you see that around you, and you kind of want to mimic that, and I feel like it's that. Yeah, it's a lovely card. It's pretty. I feel like I was really trying to tell you, like, yeah, wait for winter, but I feel like it's gonna happen during the colder, like, feel February, March, more March, and then I feel like I just feel like it's gonna, when you start seeing other people getting together, it's gonna be more of a want, and it's gonna be like we should really do that, have like a potluck type thing where you bring food and then you just meet somewhere central, It's like it's stuff that you want to do, and it's like, well, yeah, it says like pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. It's just like, knowing that the whole reason of getting together is because, you love each other. There's no like underlying reason, like, like, oh, I really need to talk to this person, and tell them this or whatever or whatever. I feel like there's been times where when you guys do get together, it's because of issues with like health issues with other family members, where like, like where you have to, I mean, like, you not have to, but like you want to, there's a need to get together because somebody's, ill, or you're visiting someone, and it just becomes more of that, and it's going to be more of the intention of just doing it just to feel good to be around each other. And I feel like it's been a long time coming of wanting to do that, it makes me feel like there's a potato dish involved. I don't know why. There's like it makes me feel like a I don't know if you understand the what the I don't know what this would be. It makes me feel like an au gratin potato dish, like the kind that you bake in the oven. It has, but then it looks really pretty on top, where actually you have like, and I don't do this, but but it looks like you have like, the sliced potatoes, but then they're like put and strategically put on the top so it looks pretty when it's baked. I don't know if you do that, but I feel like I don't know why I feel that a lot. I don't know if you and just making me feel like that. I don't know where this food was coming from. Maybe I'm hungry, but I remember you never really ate this very much, but that dish that people make sometimes where they have the marshmallows in it, and it has the tangerine type stuff, and it's got some other fruit. I don't even remember. I don't know. I've never made it. I've always seen it at places, like, and it's kind of like a marshmallowy thing. I've seen that. I'm going to take this kid, but that's what I'm seeing, and I don't know, and that's. I feel like just and then not this doesn't isn't around that as much, but it just says be calm and keep going, and I feel like it's more about yourself and what you've been doing. At least recently, it's been kind of a struggle. I feel like it's more of like, I don't know, it's something that around you right now that it makes me feel like um more so like that sounds nice. Yeah, that food sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know, maybe something like you'll see there, some he'll make weird. Yeah, but the keep calm thing makes me feel like it's more of like something about, when I say work related, if you don't work, but whatever you're working on, like you actively do most of your day. I feel like it's just like um it's causing a lot of like anxiety or something, that, but it's just, I don't know if it makes me feel like something you're working on is becoming harder than you usually um is, and it's saying just be calm and it'll work out, you know I'll work. Okay. But I feel like it's normally not like this, and I feel like it's just saying just be calm and it'll work its way out, and it's not don't give up, like I don't think you can, but but it's like just don't feel discouraged, I guess, is the thing. Work, work, work. Yeah. And I feel like it's just like be more calm around it, and not yeah. I don't know. It makes me feel like a I don't know, don't feel like this is an actual like living dog, but I feel like it's, I don't know if it's a, all I'm seeing is like a golden retriever. It looks like a golden retriever. It could be mixed with a Labrador, but it looks like a golden retriever um type dog. And so like he has gray on him, but I want to. That's what they were showing me. I don't know if it's like a stuffed animal, but it feels like it's like something from Spirit they're showing me. So I'll leave it their love with you, Stephanie. I don't, or Kim, sorry. But they want you to just be calm and work through it. Work through it. Appreciate you waiting. excited for your little reunion, though. It'll be fun. All right, so Ray Trumbo. I'll wait for Kimbo, but Ray Trumbo. Okay, yeah, you'll try. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Hi. All right, so here we go. You got. Did you have a question? I don't know if you had a question. I'm sorry, I forgot. And then after that is Leah, if Leah's here. And then Rachel. Okay, sorry. I can just go by. It's okay. All right. Let's see. I'll do healing spirits for you. All right. And then after that is Leah. Leah's here, so maybe after Rachel here from TikTok. All right. Do you have a question, Rachel? Oh, yeah, your best friend. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, it was hidden from me about why this friendship had to fall apart. Okay. I feel like there was an issue with more so just you wanting to like. I think your attention was diverted, and that's not you. That's not saying that you should have had. It was your fault. I think it's just more of your attention was diverted somewhere else, and that person took it. Some people can take things the wrong way, and got and. But I also feel like this person, your friend, was wanting more from you, and it's like you can't. There's only so much you can give, because you're your own person too. You're not like you have other people that you love and care for, and I feel like it's just okay, Leah. And I feel like it was more of that you weren't holding that space for her the way she wanted you to, and it's not, and that shouldn't. A true friend would not would understand that more so than others, and I feel like it's um ocean. I don't know. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. So I feel like with you too, she was kind of jealous with what you have. I feel like it's more of like just, huh, Manny, what are you doing here? It's the energy that you have, that she was jealous of, and it's like I think it's the positivity of things, and it's there was just a lot of negativity in her life that she was um having issues with, and it's not yours to like make her feel good, but she was depending on you for that, and I don't feel like you should ever feel like there well spirit you really shouldn't have to feel like you should always like have to try to make sure people are happy. Everyone told me that I never understood why she was doing way okay than I do. Oh, okay. I don't know what you mean. Everyone told me that I never understood why. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just well, it's seeing the good in people rather than what, sometimes that's what you have a tendency to do, that more so than seeing them for what they're truly doing, and I feel like you had an intuition about it. That's what that purple is. But I feel like you overlook it sometimes, you know, because you're trying to see the good in other people and look past it and not, be like, well, they're having a hard time, or oh, or this or that. So I feel like it's more so that. But the intention there, I mean, I feel like you did feel there was so much of a need from her that you had to draw away so you could be your own self. I feel like it's also knowing that these relationships aren't, they're lessons of how to be. Oh, okay. I'm serious. I was accused of stealing money and she cursed me out. Yeah. And I feel like there's just a lot of like, well, I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's this need to put you in your place in a way, and I don't think it's not for the from a need because there is one. I think it's more of because they feel there is a threatened aspect to it because of the caringness that happens around you. It's like, you have this kind of innocence that they feel like they can, and that's not bad. It's just like you have to guard it a little bit more and understand that some people are going to try to, because you're not as more to react, be more apt to like project things onto you, because I'm not going to say that's horrible to say you're an easy target. That's not what I'm trying to say, but more is that they look at it that way. You aren't, but they might feel that from you because they look at your your kindness as a weakness, which it isn't. It's love is stronger than fear. So it's like projecting that, like, hey, I am a good person the way I am because I am, and and standing up for yourself. And I think it's these relationships are really your soul wanting you to stand up for yourself and make these people know, like, hey, you can't just project your own issues. It's not like, you pick your battles, like it's like when you have to, but it's like, I think it's just that, it's these lessons we learn. It's hard because you're trying to transverse and be with people, and well, it's to stand up for yourself and to tell and what you did, what is true, and to stand up for yourself and know that you stood up for yourself. And if people don't believe you and they side with her, not to take that to heart. It's their own, eventually everyone, you have to allow people to have a bad view of you. So not everyone's going to like you. And so I think that's the lesson. Like, you're going to have friends and they're going to come and go, and it might be your fault. It might not be. Sometimes there's no reason. Sometimes, you just fall apart, but everybody, it's allowing that ebb and flow type of thing. And I'm being called. Yes. Okay. All right. I have to go for a minute. My kids also want to leave. All right, hold on. My kids are going to get back to college. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, no one believed you, and you actually left. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I feel like it's just that, just knowing that, that happened and allowing it. Now, knowing that you can't. Oh, you could ask about your school life. Well, I think it's just, it's getting around. Oh, yeah. I feel like it's, well, it's standing up for yourself, letting and yeah, you felt hostile around her and her friends, and I feel like it's some people are just they see your energy and your spirit, and they want to stifle that, and I feel like it's like it's hard because um you don't want to allow that to happen, um and and knowing it's hard. I could say, like, don't take it personally, but it's easier said than done, right? It hurts if these are people that you trusted and saw as friends, but I my heart goes out to you. I mean, it's gonna, yeah, things, it's gonna go around, and it's like, putting, if it is going around, this happened, it's, you're not going to be able to, there's, it just proves more of, like, what I was trying to say. You can't set everything straight, like, you can't, like, go to everybody and be like, no, I didn't do that, no, I didn't. That's just exhausting. So it's like, it's more of just being who you are, and allowing yourself to um being just keep on being who you are, and don't allow people to snuff out your light, you know so. Oh, I do readings. I put a hi, real Canadian, welcome. I do readings. I put people on a list. I'm on usually about 2 hours. I've been on a little bit longer than that now, and um but if I'll put you on the list. If I can't get to you, then I'll get to you when I come back on a Sunday or a Tuesday. So just let me know, and you can always follow and whatever. You're welcome, Ray Trumbo. I my heart goes out to you. It's hard when you have people talk, causing trouble and drama. It's like, just trying to rise above it, smile and nod, as my dad used to say. Smile and nod, like, and just kind of, you know, not allow your energy to be focused on it, because when you're focusing your energy on it, it's something that is on the outside of you that you can't control, and there's nothing there's only so much you can do, and if you put all your energy in that, there's nothing left for you, and it's yeah. so so I'll leave the love of spirit with you. They're just saying, work it'll work its way out. It's as long as, especially if you keep on entertaining the idea and responding, that's when they know they still have their hooks in you, type thing. And so it's allowing yourself to just kind of remove yourself from that whole thing and go off, and so um yeah, okay, you're welcome. Yeah, just don't want you to feel like you're welcome. Thank you. All right, Leah, thanks for reading. Okay, Leah, Leah. The kids went back to college. That's what that one's about. they're gonna leave at 6, and obviously, it's not their fault. I always end up being later than I usually am anyway. But I did start later, so I was like, oh, thought I was gonna be ended at 5, but I started later than I should. But I saw them all weekend. It's not a big deal. They're just down the street, down 45 minutes away. So. They'll be back for Thanksgiving. We have Thanksgiving here. So. They'll be back before I know it. I this Lost Oracle one, Leah, if you're still here. I think you are. It just takes a while for it to come back. Oh, yeah. Let joy be your compass. I like that. Trust what lies ahead. We got the lanterns. Oh, love the lanterns. Alright, Leah. You're here. Oh, yeah. If the person have fallen out with is leaving my life. If the person you've fallen out with is leaving your life. Well, it's like the spirit sometimes is funny. So what they said instantly was, do you want them out of your life? I feel like it's like you have to. I feel like it's not them leaving. It's like you want it. You should. Do you want them out of your life? Is what they're asking. I think it's like it's not like, because. I feel like there is a part of you that does, and then it doesn't, and it wants to hold on to that part of that person yet. And I feel like, but I feel like more an argument. I feel like a huffing away, like a huff, like and a more so like a huffing away from each other. Fine then, you know what I mean? And is this somebody that it makes me feel like a mother or like a person that's very that you look to for advice, or just like a not a mentor as much, but like a person that you've yeah. I've asked a lot of questions, so I feel like here I'm saying yes to the huffing away. I feel like there's more of a change in you that's been happening, and so there was like more of a, like not, well, once you don't hold certain spaces for people, and they feel like you've changed, I feel like too, so it's like you're putting up more boundaries and stuff like that. It can change the relationship. Leaving your mark. I feel like you value their view. Yeah. So I don't know what this. I feel like it's more of just more of a, well, reminds me of Stonehenge and just like drawing, like spirit, maybe just the spiritual side of you, more so like you're trying to that like leaving more of a mark of on your soul, on yourself, on your identity, you know, like who you are dealing with, and they're not really into that as much, or seeing you venture off, yeah, venture off more on your own, like, and not needing them as much. So it's like it's also that sometimes the pulling away can be because they feel like you're pulling away, so I'd rather pull away first, so I feel good about that, you know, instead of you, I don't, you're not going to say goodbye to me, I'm going to say goodbye to you, you know. And um you know, some people have like, it's like a trigger of I don't want to say abandonment, but kind of like they're like don't want to be abandoned, so they'd rather do the abandoning than have somebody else do it to them, so then I feel like they feel good about it, you know. um, I feel like might have, that might be like a factor to it. I don't, I'm just trying to see if there was going to be like an apology or any type of like coming together. I don't sense any. I just don't. I feel like it's just kind of like been pretty quiet, and I don't know. And it seems odd to you, and you feel like wanting to reach out, but then not, you know, because you don't want. I think it's also putting up that boundary of like, I'm not going to do this. It's not my fault. This is stupid type thing. But I feel like at the same time you're like, but it's needed. So yeah. Um, you're welcome, Leah. I just, yeah. So there you go. I don't know why I see an ashtray. Show me like an ashtray, like a, yeah. I just left. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That's hard. All right, Sadie, if you're still here, sorry for the long wait. I'll leave it love with you. The it's hard to go through. I know, just, but I feel like it's knowing that, you know, they're, well, needs to come apart, you know, and it, maybe like later on there, feel like way later on there's going to be like more of a clarity of what did I do, why did I leave this friendship go. I don't feel like this person will like allow, you know, years of, you know, like too many, I mean, I'm not saying, I say it will be a while, but I feel like it's going to be like, what did I, why this, you know, there's going to be an understanding of in their, when they really go into the depth of their soul and have more of a growth of their own, you know, awareness and triggers and stuff. I feel like it's going to then come up like, why did I allow that to happen, you know, why, you know. And I think that's when it, they'll come back, but I don't know. Doesn't feel like any time like quick, you know. So I feel like it's just too much of blame going on, which is not warranted, you know. All right. Leave their love with you later. Okay, Sadie WAP. WAP. Wow. Um, you're here. Let me know. And or we have Slindy. Slindy, if you're here. I think everybody left. Okay, well, I don't know if anybody's here. All right. Oh, they're there. Maybe so there's Sadie and Slendy. I have issues with my internet today or something. It doesn't look like I'm having issues with my internet, but like, well, it's like everybody's gone. Oh wait, no, JD's here. Hi, JD. Mahogany. I don't know, or Sadie or anybody is. Okay. Hey, JD, how you doing? Hey, Mahogany. You guys want a reading? You can be my last two. Everybody else was here, and then I took too long. Oh, Blitch is back. Oh, you love a card. Okay. Yes, sure. Hi, Rosalie. Okay, sure, JD. I'll give you one. And then thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. All right. You want this? I'll do this Lost Oracle one. So you my last two. You're the last two, unless people come back that were on the list. You know, I did take a while. Yeah, isn't it crazy? I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me or is it the whole internet? I feel like everything keeps on going in and out and everything. You know what I mean? Oh, and Sharon's here. Oh, Sharon's here. Okay. Okay, Sharon. I'll do JD, then Sharon, and then Rosalind. There we go. How's that? Sorry about that, Sharon. I was like totally taken aback. Like nobody. It seemed like nobody was here. JD. Oh, your courage will be rewarded. So, I feel like this is more so like, by putting yourself out there, I feel like yeah, it's a pretty card. Yeah, very pretty. I like this simplicity of it. I think you're just putting yourself out there will be rewarded. I don't know if that's, I feel like it's like a bunch of like 2 or 3 fold. It's like not just, I feel like money wise, I think it'll be rewarded like in your own heart. You know, I feel like it's, I don't know if it's work related. I feel like you're, because you put yourself out there, you did, you know, there was something that I feel like it was like a project or something that you've been putting a lot of time into, and you really took a lot of heart to do, and I feel like that's what it feels like, and it's going to be rewarded in some way, in that way. So and yeah, and oh yeah, know your crone. Your crone. Know your power. I think it's just being wise with your power too. That's with the crone, right? So it's just like, you know how your energy works, and your power, and your what you can do. So it's like, you know, own it and know it, and use it wisely, you know, to your advantage, right? So I think that's what they're indicating. There. All good. Yeah. Good things. Oh, and trust the endings in life. I think it's just like, well, I think it's more like harvest ritual. Like, you know, you've put all your work into it. Now it's time to reap the benefits, right? So I think that's what it is. More so, just reaping the benefits of what you've done. Allow yourself to have those benefit. You know, that you don't just keep on go to the next thing. Look at all that you've done and what you accomplished, and then you know, and when you get it, you go, okay, um, and enjoy it. You know, don't just go to the next thing. You know, it's like, you know, enjoy it. All right. Thank you, JD, for coming and taking. All right, Sharon, did you ask a question before? You're welcome, Judy. Sharon, I'm also here, Angie. Can you say my name? Thank you. Ah, here. Oh yeah. Is there any message tonight? Please, thank you. Okay, yeah. You're here. Alrighty. Sharon. Sharon. And yeah. Well, you're right after right after Sharon, because I ended up you weren't I didn't hear from you, Slindy, so I'm sorry. But yeah, you're right after Sharon. Right. I'm gonna give Sharon a reading right now, and then I'll give you one. So, all right. Let's see. Let's do the Oracle of the Mermaids for Sharon. Oh, thanks, see through. It's nice of you. Alright, let's see. This one, a message from Spirit, I think. So. Out, yep. Message from, okay. Tonight, message. Sure. I feel like they're saying, Sharon, that you wear many hats. There's something about hats, so it made me feel like you wear many hats, and you gotta make sure that you take one off before you put another one on. I don't. That was weird. Wonder. Yeah. Well, I take one off before you put another one on. I think it's just like also just splitting your energy is because that energy can be felt in the other realm that you're in. I feel like it's just like knowing that if you have the other one still on, it can like kind of mix the message. Yeah, wander. Okay, they have wander, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, and a journey of the soul. So I feel like it's just a lot of a lot of traveling from, but I feel like it's more of traveling like energy wise for yourself, like you've gone from, oh, you chop and change your mind, I think. Okay. I see. Hi, Sophie. Oh, we'll see what we can do, Sophie. I gotta, yeah. I got your message. I wasn't able to respond yet, Sophie. I saw it on Facebook, I think, this morning. So that was so nice. I'm glad I was able to. Journey of the soul. So I feel like it's just a lot of like healing and things that you've really a lot of things that you've gone through and have, it's like journey through your life. It's like a really I feel like there's just so much that you've had to like do, and it's knowing that you've come out fairly unscathed. So um and I feel like it's touched you in ways that it and changed you, but that it hasn't as much as it has been hard. It hasn't you haven't allowed it to I feel like you wear those scars, like I feel like they're you wear them, and they're just part of you, and you're okay. You're like, well, it's not you're okay with that, but more so like that's just what you had to, that's who you are now. Like it's just like that's why you're who you are because of of what you've gone through, and you understand that. And I feel like yeah, still standing tall. Yeah. And it's just feeling of the journey that looking back, and how you know it's when you look back, trying to understand that you were, you know how far you've come, I guess is what they're saying. So um yeah, this is the call of the siren to acknowledge what you've all how important you are, and great and valuable. It's more of understanding your value, and not being humble to what you've done, like being appreciate yourself, and yeah, they want you to really know that most things that that what you've gone through is important to acknowledge and understand how you came out of it. So that's what they're saying. So, and I feel like you have, is just they're just kind of reiterating that. And yeah, well, and then because they're expressing that because of those things, that was your reason why too, is because you wanted to do a rapid development of. That's why people, when you have a lot of things happen, they say your soul decided. There's there's a theory that or thought process, or what I feel from spirit too, is that there is like the reason why we have these like hardships, and some people have it more than others because you decide that beforehand, and it's to excel and become, you wanted to do a lot, you know in one sitting of life, is what I mean. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Yeah, so then a lot of karmic things get released. A lot of things have been, I feel. So I'll leave their love with you, Sharon. Thank you for coming. And I think they're just reiterating how should you put that? All that has come is really, yeah, it hasn't been for naught, is, I guess. Yeah. All right, Slindy, has my ex cat finally left me alone for good? It'd be like there's like a worry there, right? Is there a worry there? Oh, I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do yours, Mahogany. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna do yours too, but it was because Slindy was on the list and then she wasn't here, and that's why I was asking. I'll do yours after Slindy here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I said I would read you guys, but if they came back, I would do them too. So I'll read you Mahogany after Slindy here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. So Kat, I finally left you. Okay. Well, I feel like it was more like a worry there, because like just because it's um don't foresee it because you want. I Well, there's history, and then is wanting to be, because you hold with your heart. So I feel like there is more of a feeling of not wanting to hurt that person, but also I feel there's a fear like you're not able to, like, they're not able to let go, and it's a feeling of wanting to them just to move on, and at the same time feeling, I don't want to say you're scared, but at the same time not wanting like that. Oh, sorry, Sharon said it hasn't been easy, but I've been never had a dull moment. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Much blessings to you too, Sharon. Yeah, that's how you feel, Slindy. Yeah, I feel like there's also like a worry this is turning into something else that she keeps on coming, like, or he, I think it's, keeps on coming back, like, is this turning into something more, like, is this more of a, and I feel like it's not you checking too, because like, is she, I think there might be like a reason, not as much I'm not saying it's your fault, but if you do check, like, oh, I wonder what she's doing, it might get an indication somehow, and I want you to make sure that you don't do that, because like, just allow them to, just don't, it's like, allow them to breathe, because they might be feeling, it might be that you are giving them, not like you're trying to, but like an indication, like they're, I feel like it's like something you're not realizing, like, sometimes if somebody checks somebody else's profile, they might get a notification or something, maybe that might be happening, and you just don't want to you want to make sure that you're not accidentally giving them like like, it's like disturbing a bear, right? You love him, he's toxic, and want to let go, so it's not easy if he's stuck, so it is easy for me, yeah. But I feel like it's also making sure like you don't wake up the bear, you know what I mean? So if you like look at his profile, right, and then all of a sudden he might get a notification, then that's when he'll swoop in, because, well, he's like, I mean, like,